Hi, I'm up here in North Sky and Celina with some big news. This is actually where I'm starting to build a personal home that I'm going to be living in at the end of summer. And I'm going to go through a couple videos of kind of why I chose North Sky and the builder I chose. Really love, as you can kind of see behind me, this is phase one. I think when selecting a builder, if you can get in with phase one, it's really important. We've got three really good builders over here. Taylor Morrison with more of an economy product in the 300,000s. You've got Perry over there, and then American Legend. We chose for my family American Legend. Beautiful, beautiful concept that we're going with, and we're going to show you some of that today. So choosing a builder is always a very important first step. You're choosing a city, you're choosing a community, and you're choosing a builder. In Texas, North Texas, we probably have 150 builders at any given time operating in and around DFW. Some nationally known ones like Toll that are publicly traded, D.R. Horton, all the way down to lesser ones that operate specifically in Texas and are locally owned and operated. We decided to partner with American Legend because of what they were doing and what they showcased in this model home. For us, the decision of trying to find a home where we could put in luxury finishes, have the space we wanted on the lot size we wanted was really, really important, but we didn't want to pay the highest luxury price tag. There are some amazing builders that all they're doing is higher levels and higher tiers of luxury. We liked what American Legends offered, particularly this community, and they were offering a massive, massive lot to build incentive. So specifically, I want to highlight in this area some things that matter to us is this better cabinet package where you can actually get all the way to the ceiling level cabinets, glass displays. They don't have the backlights on, but they have little teacup lights. You can see the under cabinet lighting. And one thing we absolutely loved is this stone that they chose as a quartzite. It's considered a level 6, level 7. It's one of the most popular stones of 2024, 2025. It's called Taj Mahal because it has this iridescent, beautiful glow to it. It's done in a waterfall, so they wrap the casing on both sides. And then if you look on the backsplash, this is something we'll probably do for our house, which is you're gonna have one stone choice that's gonna continue over to the other kitchen areas, and then they continued it to the backsplash. I believe this is a 38-inch 6-burner gas stove. So for example, for our home, you have to match obviously the stove length with the hood, but if you can get a shot of this, this is a low-grade commercial level hood with even like oil filter, and you can actually take them out and clean them. This custom hood, we probably won't leave it unfinished. I don't like this particular look for our house, but the ability to have this level of finish detail in a production level home is really great. I've gotten more and more experience with the trades, so we're gonna do a lot of stuff post-close, and I'm gonna walk through what we are selecting, but this is something that when you get your countertops cut, when you get the hood put in, you need to make these design decisions once you build with your builder. It's too expensive to build more maybe like an entry-level home product and then go back and rip out all your cabinets and start fresh. So that's one reason that we particularly want to partner with American Legend. They're going to do higher level finish out of our home, even like cabinet match, washer and dryer, so you're not going to be able to see it. It's going to be cabinet grade finishes, really nice underlighting, teacup overlighting. So really excited about it, but American Legend became our partner in this. And the other thing that really matters, and I can't state enough, is who you partner with as far as your agent and then the salesperson at the community. Steve has been with American Legends 15 years. He's been a new home consultant for 20 years. So we had a really great dialogue about what American Legend does. One feature that we added that's important to me is we added solid core doors throughout our whole house. It was about a $4,000 upgrade, but it's something you want to do from the beginning when you're building with your builder. For what we want, we're going to do extra insulation to make sure that it's a really efficient home. And then I'm going to show you some stuff about Celina. Celina is one of, if not the nation's fastest growing city. I think this is still accurate. It's a really big area. It's about as big as Frisco, so it can house up to almost 250,000 people, about 225,000. US News and World Reports has A-rated schools all throughout. They have a really good district plan, and people that live currently up here are really, really satisfied with the schools for their kids. And then specifically, looking at how they're laying out the community, we wanted that balance where we didn't need a lagoon pool. We didn't want to pay $200, $300, $400 a month in an HOA, but we actually have a really nice park center. There's walking trails throughout. We like that they were building in green spots and green spaces throughout the whole build. So this is how we decided on this community with this builder. So I'm going to give you a tour of essentially a finished version or almost finished version of what our home's going to look like. You walk in and we have these 2 oversized bedrooms off the front. Believe it's 12 by 13. So for kids, extra offices, it's really nice. You don't have that 10 by 10. You've got a full bath here. We're gonna leave this similar to how it's configured. We're gonna do a little better finish out. We did add 1 extra can light. And then you've got this other bedroom on the front side of the house. So you've got 2 bedrooms right away. We really like this long hallway that's pretty wide. We're designing a 55-foot house, but one thing we love the builder does is they're putting it on a 65-foot wide lot. So we're gonna go to an oversized lot. It's gonna give us a 3-car garage, no tandem, 3 inline. So it's a 2-car bay with a 1-car bay attached. Here's the laundry room area. This tile is a little bit loud. We might go with checkerboard, which is kind of in the rage. We will be doing an enhancement like adding a wash sink here because that's important. They're working the house next door, so it's really loud. And then in the garage, this is going to become our guest room for family or when we have people visit us from the West Coast. And this room has its own ensuite bathroom. Now, when you're designing ensuite, when you're designing bathrooms, this is one of the reasons we went lot to build. We don't want this shower tub combo, as we might have older folks visiting us, and it's just, even for younger people, it's kind of a nuisance having that 2.5-foot step over tub. So we're gonna have a step down shower. So that's where, what they do is in the foundation, they cut in, and to create the water barrier, they recess it a couple inches. So it's a foundation item. So we're gonna have that done right away. So you're gonna have a really nice standing glass shower in this room for guests. All right, going back into the main area, we're leaving the guest bedroom, 2 bedrooms up front, decently long walkway. Really good area for, I think, some design. We're probably gonna try to do some wainscoting or some millwork here, and then we might even get daring and do some Roman clay or some wallpaper and redo the casings. They're kind of bare and square. You get an office, so they actually do have a study. The study is not massive, but still, it's a study, so this will function as my at-home office. As I walk through and turn around, great area for some floating shelves, some displays, so really have some fun ideas for this room. And then we walk in, and I love this on a 1-story, this high ceiling pitch. Now, we didn't go with the fireplace. Think we'll eventually do an electric or something, but it's like an $8,000 option, and we just don't find it that functional. But this is a place eventually a person can do a beam, or you can do some stuff on the ceiling. I mean, this is just a great room with a lot of windows. So, really liked this. So this is the structure of our kitchen, but we're gonna go to Design Center. If you'll notice, and this was what the builder kind of chose as an inventory home, to me, even though there's good elements here, it's overly white and it's overly bright. And we're starting to see a departure from that. We're kind of getting taupe, warmer colors come back in. We're gonna take these pendant lighting and we're gonna do 3, even though this island isn't particularly large. We're gonna do really subtle hang down lights. And then I'm gonna show you something behind me on both sides. These are under cabinet lights. But what I like about them is that they have different settings. So this is, I think, 2700. It's a lot of a warmer tone. And then if you look over here, you can kind of see that active LED white where it's really, really bright. If you pan up, you can see they actually put standard 5, 8-inch recessed can lights, which is just, it's too bright in here for me. So what we're gonna do throughout this whole house, we did our electrical meeting. When you see our finished house in 6 months, we are gonna have some overhead lights. We're gonna go down to like a 4-inch flat. So it does still throw some light, but it's not gonna be this bright. And we put almost everything on dimmers. So at nighttime, or if we have friends over, we're entertaining, we can actually turn everything down so it's not this like hyper white, kind of almost sterile, like a hospital. And then we're gonna have different stone choices. We're gonna make these decisions down the road, but we wanna envelop them with you know, the waterfall style. We think will look really, really good. And we're gonna continue that into the backsplash. Another design option we had, and a lot of people, if you don't ask these questions, you don't know. But if you look on the backsplash here, there's so many electrical penetrations. And it's great. It's amazing having electrical outlets everywhere. But they kind of penetrate this vertical subway tile, it breaks it up. So what we're doing is we're spending extra money and we're putting in plug molds. What plug molds do is they're essentially a recessed electrical strip that goes up and away under here, and it's part of the cabinetry design. So this is a reason why we want to come in with this builder that has this functionality, and we wanted to save money up front. Our base price with all the incentives was in the 500,000s for a 2,400 square foot, 3-car garage in a growing community on a 65-foot oversized lot. So we absolutely feel great about the price, but we want to put in some elements like that, go two-tone with white, and then like a light oak. So we really want to bring warmth into the kitchen, but we want to have the ability through the electrical plan to be able to turn down the lights at night, watch a movie, entertain guests, have community, and not have it be this bright. We're also doing all the way to the ceiling cabinets. We were going to, and we priced out, doing under cabinet lighting and doing above cabinet lighting. But if you can see this 1 foot, it's so hard to clean up there. One thing that's big for me in looking at the design of the home is the functionality. We want a home that doesn't just look picture perfect and pretty. We want to make sure we have something that's functional for a family because we live busy lives and we're in and out of the house. So we don't want something that's hard to clean. And the cost delta between over cabinet lighting and going with glass uppers with display lighting, it is a couple $1,000s more, but we feel that's good money invested. Last thing, and another thing I want to just compliment American Legends, and Steve did this complimentary because he has a knowledge of the home. On the other side of this pantry is a coat closet. Well, we don't really need that coat closet. We have rooms that have pretty big secondary closets. So what they're going to do for us is they're going to go ahead and extend this a good another 3 feet to give us a longer pantry, because if we're going to take the trade, we'd rather have the big pantry and have a wall there than have a coat closet and a smaller pantry. So looking at this home and looking at the opportunities, we really like this space too, because most families and builders of all sizes and scale are moving away from formal dining, but we don't like it so it's so open that it doesn't feel like there's an area for it. So in 2,400 square feet, it's not a huge house, but we really like that we can do a circle, we can do a square or rectangular table in this space. We're going to choose some different lighting elements and fixtures, but we also like this for like a little coffee bar area. So this is going to be a design coffee area. We might do a beverage fridge or something, but it's a really nice sense because also the way they architecturally designed this home, you get all this natural light. You can see the patio out here. You can expand it over time. They're going to do a gas drop, of course. And then this is on the other side of the master bedroom. We like that there's a closet here. We'll probably put valuables, maybe do a safe or something. And then we felt that this master bedroom is right sized, where I don't know the exact dimensions, but I've seen in older homes in Plano, Frisco in the 90s where everything got supersized. and you get a bedroom that's too big to actually functionally use. Bedroom needs bed, maybe some accent furniture, place to get changed, or if you want to get changed in the bathroom, maybe a TV if that's something you choose. But beyond that, I don't think it needs much more space. And then we like the opportunities that they created in this space of the master bathroom. We're gonna go with builder grade finish out here, but we like this 8-foot countertop, split vanities, because I think what we're going to do is we're gonna do a lot of those post-close. We're gonna do a heated floor. We are going to do from the builder, we're gonna do a standalone tub. I mean, this shows some of their work with subway tile, but we're gonna do kind of go all out in the master bathroom. Potentially just do 2 separate mirrors, backlit mirrors, and do like a cabinet here. We've got them to put the electrical up in the cabinets already, so we can do the heated floor under the tile. And then it's got not the largest master closet, but I liked that even the trim level carpentry, which is what this is, there's plenty of pocket space, eddies, and then over time you can really redesign or reimagine this because of the height of all this. And that's part of them building a taller home. So we're really excited for this project. I'll be excited to show you guys some updates as the builder comes in. We're gonna do a 3-phase inspection. We're about to get our design center appointment finished. And I'll kind of walk you guys through that if you want to follow along in this exciting process for us.